Yes, it is. Indeed, it is. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I thank you for being here on my first of 2 gameplay streams for the day, and I warn you that my landscapers are outside. You can hear them. They're going. You can hear in the background. They're probably going to get closer again. They were literally just outside the window, making tons of loud noises. Absolutely tons of loud lawnmower noises. Nothing I can do about that. Obviously, I apologize for that. They shouldn't be here, all day or anything. So, what's up, my friends? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're in a good mood and you're ready for some streaming fun today. Some pretty good variety today with what we're doing. So let's talk, right? First of all, it's the first day of May, and we got an interesting month coming up, to say the least. We're going to be balancing ongoing new game playthroughs with, my chill streams at night for good variety. That's right, no more of the Mortal Kombat 500 times a week deal anymore. For those who've been looking for variety, you're going to get it, which is good. I know many of you look for variety in my streams, and you were a little disappointed that in the last week I basically was playing Mortal Kombat almost non-stop for a while there, until I finally mixed it up, etc. So, that being said, this month should be fun. Plus, we got some new releases. We got some high-profile new releases this month. We've got Rage 2, the new game from id Software, coming out. Now, Rage 1, admittedly, was kind of deflating. It wasn't as good of a game as everyone had expected it to be. But since then, id Software has put out some pretty damn good games, including the Doom reboot, as well as a couple good Wolfenstein games. So as long as they kind of follow along that same kind of, that level of goodness, I think that Rage 2 is going to be quite a good game, and all the stuff that I've seen of Rage 2 up to now seems quite good to me. So I'm hoping Rage 2 is going to be a great game. In addition to that, we've got Team Sonic Racing, a Sonic racing game, and there hasn't been a racing style game that's like arcadey like this in a long time. So it'll be something refreshing and different, which is good. It's always good to get something refreshing and different versus something that's more of the same, you know what I mean? So that'll be fun. Plus, Life is Strange 2 is getting a new episode this month, is what I meant to say. Plus more stuff. There's actually more stuff coming out this month, but I haven't had a chance to update my gaming calendar. I'm hoping maybe sometime later this week I'll have the opportunity to do so. I've been so goddamn busy behind the scenes. You guys have no idea how much stuff I've been working on behind the scenes here. That keeps me busy when I'm not on stream, and I apologize because I would have loved to update my gaming calendar weeks ago. I haven't had a chance. My Teespring shop, I've got new designs to add there I've had for a while. I just don't have time to do it. I'm so freaking busy, man. But I'm going to get to it. I swear to you, eventually I'm going to get to this stuff. Okay? Alright, so all that being said, let's talk a little bit about what you can expect, today and later this week, because I now have a fully fleshed out schedule for all of you. So you now know what to expect. We got some fun stuff coming up that you guys have been wanting to see, in regards to, say, Mortal Kombat 11. As well as, chill streaming, continuing, and some stuff returning to the chill streams, which you guys have wanted, etc. So let's talk. Alright, so today, Wednesday, the first day of May, alright, is going to be Days Gone continuing. Now, originally I wasn't going to play Days Gone, but since I didn't play it last Friday, a lot of people were like, play it, and I just stuck to my guns. I was like, no, I know the game sounds mediocre, and I'm not going to play it unless someone, donates it, and someone did, Ace Best, so shout out again to Ace Best for donating the game. I played it 2 days ago for about 4 hours, and essentially all I really have to say is, so far, it's okay. Haven't seen anything in the game that's blown me away and or felt very original. At the same time, I haven't really seen anything in the game that really pissed me off or was like, man, it's no good. So it's just kind of like, it is, Now, I'm only 4 hours in. From what I'm understanding, from what people kind of told me, it takes about 9 hours for the game to get good, where the plot picks up and things start to get interesting. I hate to say this, but I'm sorry, that's a long time. That's a lot of time investment to kind of wait around for a game to get good, you know what I mean? But, the game was donated, and, when I did play this on Monday, people seemed to enjoy the first stream. So today we're going to be doing 4 more hours of it. We're going to see how it goes. As I've said on Monday, today's kind of judgment day for this game. If by the end of today people are completely bored with it and don't ever want to see it again, then I probably won't play it again. But by the end of today, if we're like, okay, it's a little bit getting a little bit interesting and we want to continue on maybe with another session and see what happens, then we'll do that. Okay, so it all depends. Let's see how today goes, okay? Alrighty then. Now, that's this first gameplay stream. 4 hours of Days Gone. Alright? Now, later tonight, there will be a second stream, late night stream. This stream will be around 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, and it's going to be the return of Minecraft. Now, this is going to be a very interesting Minecraft stream, guys. If you haven't tuned into the last few because you feel that the game's getting boring, this might be one you want to tune into. Reason being, they did a large update to the game, and I know you might be saying, huh? Minecraft got an update. I mean, the game's old as hell. At this point, the game's like a decade old, right? Or almost. You know, they did a major update. They did. They actually have overhauled a few things, but primarily, I believe the main update this time around was villages. All right, they changed villages to be significantly different, and they also added a new feature called pillaging, meaning there's people like NPCs who will come into a village to try to take it over, and it's up to you to try to defend the village for big rewards. In particular, I'm going to be looking to Mr. Papavera later tonight. He's the person who's been writing me Minecraft guides, and I'm hoping that we'll get some kind of a little bit of an explanation of the actual differences and what's been changed in the game for tonight, okay? So we'll see. But that should be an interesting stream. You know, significant changes to the game added, and to see what those are could be pretty fun. And keep in mind, every time that I play Minecraft, it's quite a fun experience, chill experience. You know, sometimes I just end up mining, sometimes I explore. Last couple of streams in particular, I've been exploring. In fact, right now, I'm not even at my base. I'm out and about in a new biome. I had just fought a witch, and basically was kind of taking over her hut or whatever after killing her. So I guess we'll see today, you know, as I boot her up, you know, what happens, and, you know, go from there. Okay? So, that's going to be tonight. My late night stream, Minecraft. Alright? Now, tomorrow, Thursday, is my day off for the week. You know, I've been streaming all week, and it's time for a break. You know, it's the one day a week that I get to spend time with my wife, Kat, and we get to go out and do stuff. You know, a lot of it just being errands and the like, but hey, at least we get a day to ourselves, alright? I'll be back on Friday with another full week of streaming. We're going to hit the ground running with more Mortal Kombat 11. And I think I'm going to do it pretty similar to what I did yesterday with Mortal Kombat 11 stream, alright? I think I'm going to try a new character, bring them into training mode, bring them into the tutorials, do an arcade ladder, and then play with them online for a while. And then maybe switch over to offline content where I check out more of the Towers of Time to try to unlock more stuff. And, you know, depending on how much currency and the like we unlock doing that, maybe go back to the crypt. We'll see. But yeah, at this point, it seems like when I play Mortal Kombat 11, it should be pretty fun to do a variety of stuff. Not only just do the online stuff, but also go to doing the you know, offline stuff, a good mix, alright? So there you go. Yeah, some people are saying my nose sounds stuffed. It's because of my allergies. I have pollen allergies, and they're doing landscaping outside. So, as they're doing this, all the pollen's coming in the window, and obviously it's making my nose be all screwed up. Once they finish up out there, it shouldn't be as bad, okay? But anyway, that's going to be Friday's main gameplay stream. Then Friday night is going to be the return of MLB 19 The Show. Yes, I will be doing yet another chill stream of MLB. Mostly when I play MLB, it's mostly me talking to you guys because there's not much else to do in the game. It's a pretty basic game, right? But a lot of people have said they want me to continue it and see if I ever get called up. So we will be doing another stream of MLB this Friday. Then on Saturday, depending on how today goes with Days Gone, it's probably going to be Days Gone again on Saturday. All right? Another 4-hour stream. And at that point, I'll have hit the 9-hour mark to see, you know, does the game actually pick up in the story, etc. once we hit this point. So we're going to see firsthand, all right? Then Saturday night, I'm going to return to Black Ops 4 Blackout Battle Royale. Excuse me, is it Battle Royal or Battle Royale? It doesn't matter. However you say it, it's fine. Now, here's the thing. There's been a major update to Blackout as well. Much like Minecraft, it received a major update this week. They've changed the map. The dam has broken, and many places of the map are now flooded. And it allows you to now drive around on water vehicles like the raft and stuff in certain parts of the map. Which is cool. You know, it's going to change the whole aspect of Battle Royale on this map. I guess we'll see. Now, keep in mind, when I play Blackout, it's quite the fun experience. We get to interact a lot, and I really enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to that on Saturday night. Then on Sunday, more Mortal Kombat 11, but it'll be a different kind of stream on Sunday. Allow me to explain, everyone, because this is a big update. You guys have been asking me, when am I going to do co-op / competitive play against people I know instead of just randoms? When am I going to do a lobby instead of just randoms? The answer is this Sunday. I'm going to be teaming up with Kekken and Brian. Yes, my former teammates of Apex Legends, which pretty much has died out to the point where I don't care about it anymore. We're going to be teaming up and playing each other in a lobby for some competitive play. It'll be the first time that I'm playing anyone besides a random online. So that's going to be fun. Now, we may also be doing some co-op if there's a new co-op tower, because remember, the Towers of Time have co-op missions in them now. I did one of those yesterday against a boss scorpion. So if those are available, maybe we'll do some of that. In addition, what we're thinking of doing is once we play each other for a while, maybe open up a lobby to the public so that people can come play against us. Okay? So that's going to be Sunday's stream. It should be a lot of fun. Something different with Mortal Kombat besides just the randomness of playing online. And then Sunday night is going to be another chill stream. What will it be? Well, it's probably going to be Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Okay? So now you at least you guys know for the next, several days what I've got lined up for you. Okay? Now, as I said, hopefully, I'll have a chance here to update my schedule, because the bottom line is I don't even know what's really coming out outside of the stuff that I've already mentioned. Yeah, I don't know what else is coming out this month besides, like I said, Life is Strange 2, Rage 2, etc. So I need to update my gaming calendar to see if there's any new releases in the next couple of weeks before Rage 2 comes out. Rage 2 is the middle of the month. So I'll let you know when I get a chance to sit down. Now, by the way, if there are any games coming out in the near future, all right, where you think that I should be playing them or checking them out, please let me know. On the stream, suggest said games so that I can look into them and research them and see if there's something I'm interested in or not. Because I've been so busy, I haven't had a damn chance to do it myself. So your suggestions usually help me to know if there's a game that I should be checking out. Okay? Fair enough? All right. So there you go. There's the schedule, everyone. Now, I have a few updates and things for you. All right. First of all, let's talk about May as a month and a sub goal and all of that. All right. We do have a subscriptions goal here on the channel for the month of May. And the subscriptions goal is 500 subscriptions. That is very reasonable. We have hit that many, many times here on my channel on Twitch. So it's not like it's, oh my God, it's a stretch. It's outside of the region of reason or anything like that. It's very reasonable that we could hit 500 subs this month. Okay? What is the sub goal? Well, since the last sub goal that I did was based off of feedback and then no one really contributed to it because no one really cared about it, I said I'm going to go back to something that we've done before and works. All right? So what are we doing for the sub goal this month? It's time for yet another retrospective event. All right? A retrospective event where if we hit the sub goal this month, we'll be looking back at my 10-year history, over 10-year history as a content creator. All right? And it's going to be fun because we've done many of these before, I think 3. And every time I've done it, you guys really seem to enjoy it. And every time we do it, people get more suggestions of things to go back and watch today. Okay? So, 500 subs. If we hit that this month, we'll be doing a special retrospective event. And people will be able to nominate their favorite moments of my 11 plus years as a content creator. and say, hey, this is the kind of stuff I want to see Phil go back and watch with us on stream. Okay? So, hopefully, you guys would want to subscribe to make that happen this month. Alright? Now, I will very briefly cover the benefits of subscribing to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, number one, you get access to all of my emotes. We have over 30 emotes on the channel. That's a lot. Including some multiple piece emotes like the dab or the objection emote for my currently running Phoenix Wright playthrough. We've got meme emotes like the lean in ban or the DSP Pepe emote. Like, we've got a lot of emotes available, all right? They're good stuff. So that's number one. Number two, you don't have to watch advertisements when I take ad breaks. And number three, you get a cool chat crown to show how long you've been a supporter. All right, many benefits to subbing. Please consider doing it. Thank you to anyone who already is a current sub. I have 453 current subs. And thanks to anyone who's considering doing it during this month to help us hit that sub goal of the retrospective event. Okay? Fair enough? Alrighty then. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk a little bit. Let's do the gratuitous plug segment, and I do have something very important to say during this segment today, so I hope you guys will listen up. I know the last several weeks I haven't really had to talk too much about specifics of contributions, etc. Now I have to, all right? Because in the short term, I need your support via one method, so I hope that people will listen up, all right? So, as you guys know, for 11 years I've been a content creator. For over 2 years I've been a full-time streamer. When YouTube had the bottom fall out from under it with ad revenue and the like, I had to find another way to basically make ends meet, and streaming is the way to go. I love being a live interactive streamer. I absolutely do. And I want to keep being able to do it. That being said, I have to pay my bills, and that's hard when YouTube basically doesn't make me anything anymore, all right? In particular, the Mortal Kombat 11 videos are getting demonetized. It's just a nightmare. So, if you like my daily live streams, if you like my on-demand content on YouTube, if you like everything I do for you guys, and you love hanging out with me on a daily basis, and you want to see all this continue, there are many ways that you could contribute. I'm going to outline all of them right now. However, I'm going to tell you one preferred method in just a moment, all right? So, first of all, thanks to anyone who pledged to my Patreon over at patreon.com/darksidefil in the month of April. Your pledges are currently being processed, and within 1 to 2 days here, all right, those should complete, and once they do, I'll be able to message you over on Patreon in order to get you your perks for the month. All right, so FYI, if you pledge to my Patreon in April, within the next few days to week, you should be hearing from me on patreon.com, a private message to get you information about how to get your perks for the month. All right, if you missed out on April, that's fine. You can always pledge for the month of May. When you pledge to my Patreon, you earn personal perks based off of how much you contribute. For example, one of the better perks is the ability to nominate and vote on stuff for events. And this month, if we hit that sub goal here to do the retrospective event, you'll be able to nominate your favorite things from, my 10-year legacy for us to look and watch in that retrospective event. In addition to that, you could get your questions answered on my bi-monthly Q&A show, Ask the King, which is happening this month. It's coming up at the end of May. So, give it a look. Patreon.com/darksidefil. Thank you to anyone who pledges to my Patreon. It is much appreciated. Okay? Now, I also have a Teespring shop where you can buy all kinds of fun merchandise, including t-shirts and sweatshirts and stickers and mugs and all kinds of stuff. As I've mentioned, I have new stuff to add over there. I just haven't had a chance, so I will be adding new shortly. If you buy anything, it helps me out, but you get a cool, high-quality collectible. So check it out at teespring.com/stores/DSPGaming. However, the primary way that most people contribute is during the live streams. They'll either cheer, sub, or tip because they want to get a shout-out. And the bottom line is, with Days Gone, I should be able to give you guys live shout-outs during my gameplay. Shouldn't be a big issue. I appreciate all contributions, and if you would like to know how to do any of those methods, all right, what you need to do is type ! And then the name of the method in the stream chat. So ! Sub will explain how to subscribe. ! Cheer will explain how to cheer with bits. And ! Tip will explain how to tip me and give detailed instructions. One important thing that I should call out is that you can be anonymous doing any of those. You don't have to be known. You don't have to use your name. A lot of people say, man, I'd like to contribute, but I don't want to get any fallback or flack for it. That's fine. You could do it completely anonymously, and I won't know, and no one will know who you are. Okay? As you see as well, we have a stream stats leaderboard that I'll be updating during the course of the stream for total subs, as well as the current top cheerer and top tipper. You guys will get props for your contributions during the week, okay? Excuse me, during the stream is what I meant to say. And then at the top of the stream chat, for those who are on a desktop version of the site, you should see the stream cheering leaderboard. That keeps track of the top cheerers of the week. And I will be giving a shout out to the top cheerers of the week in just a few moments here, okay? So, many ways for you to get recognition for all of your contributions. And again, guys, I appreciate this very much. I do. Any contributions that you lend. Like I said, my streams are free, and contributions are much appreciated, and they do keep the streams going, but they are not required. I'm happy that you guys just come by and hang out with me every day and share with my gameplay experiences and just chill with me, and we have fun together. But, you know, if you do contribute, it helps everything. It lets me keep these things going. It keeps food on the table. It keeps the bills paid. It keeps the power on. So please consider contributing if you can. Now, the one big thing, guys, okay? Right now, the absolute best way for you to contribute is to tip me. The reason being, in the month of April, there was a week where I was in Connecticut spending time with my parents and getting married, and I didn't make any money. Now, you know, it was a big problem because at the same time, my taxes were due. So even though I did raise some extra funds before I left, all the money went to taxes. And so now I'm back, and I'm realizing I'm going to receive a very small, or I shouldn't say very small, but a very reduced payment from both Twitch and YouTube this month, which normally would be a certain amount. That's enough to pay the bills, and this month it's probably not going to be because I was gone for a week. And this is the fallback of kind of being self-employed and being a live streamer. When you're not here, you make no money. And that's kind of what happened. You know, I knew this was going to happen. It was much more important for me to spend time with my parents and, of course, to get married than worrying about the week of income. But now I'm kind of living with the repercussions of it, all right? So right now, if you guys tip me versus other contribution methods, those tips I get right away, and I can put those right towards bills that are going to be coming up, and I'm not going to have enough money to pay because I'm not going to make as much money this month as I normally do. Now, this month, May, I'm here all month. I have no significant time off whatsoever in the month of May. I will be here grinding it out on stream and having fun with you guys every single day. So we're going to get back on track, and the bottom line is in the next few months, things should get back on track with new releases and all this stuff going on, okay? So understand it should get back to normal levels, and we shouldn't be a big concern. But right now, if you guys tip me, it helps me more than anything else, and I appreciate it. In the, you know, the next few weeks, please consider tipping me over anything else, all right? So, how do you tip? Well, there's two ways. Below the stream, there's a button that says Tips Jar that you can click on. Or if you don't see that, you can type !tip into the stream chat. That'll bring up the link. As I've already mentioned, you could be anonymous. You don't have to give your identity if you don't want to when tipping me. And in addition to that, big misconception here, you do not need a PayPal account to tip me. A lot of people still think this to this day. There was actually someone who has donated games to me in the past, and they actually contacted me and said, you know, I'd like to support you. If you have any games you're buying or you want in the next month, let me know, and I'll look into getting them for you because I can't tip you because I don't have a PayPal. And I was like, oh my God, you don't need a PayPal to tip me. If you go to that link, the tips link, all right, it'll say either log in with PayPal or alternatively click here if you want to leave a tip with a debit or credit card. You don't need an account. You never did. But people have this big misconception about it, okay? So please consider it. All right, I appreciate any contributions. Again, they all help. But right now in the short term, I need your help with tips to get through this time when money is going to be incredibly tight because I know I'm not going to have enough this month to pay everything. I just know it because I was not here for a week in April, all right? But I will be here for you all this month, and, you know, heading forward, keep in mind, E3 is right around the corner. I'll be doing coverage of that and everything. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up these next few months. So thank you for everything, and please consider tipping me, okay? All right, fair enough. Now let's move on. And let's do shout-outs for those who have contributed on today's stream already. Cool? All right. So, let's actually scroll down here. So, and actually, okay, our very first contribution today actually came from Rob, who tipped me $5. And he says, you know, just to elaborate on pre-stream yesterday, have you all forgotten that Phil created a meme even before we knew what they really were? Nothing I could do. To say that Phil has only just embraced the culture is out and out wrong. Yeah, and the thing is, there's been many memes related to my content over the years. Not always positive, but memes I think before they were even called memes, were a part of stuff. If you remember, I used to talk to you guys about a website called You're the Man Now, Dog. And I don't even know if the website exists anymore. But that was like one of the original generators on the internet of big memes. People would take pictures and music and put in like a saying and create this like viral thing. And if you guys remember years ago, I actually made one of these when I was playing my Star Wars dancing game. I was dancing and doing this stupid shit, and I made a You're the Man Now dog out of it. And it actually exploded overnight because all my viewers went to see it. And then, of course, I think what happened was people on the website realized that and they like removed it from top searched or something. I don't know what happened. But anyway, you know, memes have been around for quite some time before they were even known as memes. And I'm not against memes. What I'm against, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday on the pre-stream, I'm against memes that are negative for the sake of being negative and slanderous to make fun of someone and essentially, eventually it could hurt them because some people are just so stupid that they believe that all memes are true. The bottom line is if everyone out there was an intelligent, mature human and realized that memes are just for fun and aren't meant to be factual evidence of anything, then people would probably get, you know, I wouldn't have an issue with any of them. But the problem is there's these memes out there, you know, about me and in particular and other people as well that are completely silly. They're not meant to be serious, but people turn them into something that's like, oh, this is factually true and you should hate Phil because of this meme that we made about him. And it's dumb. I mean, if you're that dumb, you know, I can't really help you, but at the same time, it sucks because it's true that there's slanderous shit out there and there's not much you can do about it once it goes viral, right? So, that being said, I don't care about me. You know, the lean in ban meme that we have here on the stream is cool. It's funny. You know, every once in a while I have to lean in to ban someone if there's not a mod paying attention or whatever. I have to take care of that. You know, lasso that guy and wrangle that guy in to make stream chat more manageable. I'm okay with certain, nothing I can do, you're right. That was a meme from way back in the day, right? And so we'll see. You know, moving forward, will there be new memes? Undoubtedly, new memes will be born from my content over time. But that, you know, it's all situational. So, Rob, you're correct, and thank you very much for the first contribution of the day. So, Grayside Will cheered and said, do you ever do your own lawn work, like mowing your lawn? Well, I live in a condo / community, and you don't do your own lawn work. You're not supposed to. In fact, you get in trouble if you did, because they want everything to kind of look equal. They don't want like one yard looking significantly different from the next yard, because when everything looks good and it's kept up, that actually gets the property values higher, okay? So that's why there's landscapers out there. Those are paid for by our condo dues. They come every week and, you know, they trim the grass, they weed whack, they take care of the bushes and the trees, and they plant, you know, flowers and other plants and stuff. And our community looks beautiful. You know, not gonna lie, I love it. I love living here. It's so nice. But no, I would not be doing my own stuff because that's against the rules. You're not allowed to do it. When I lived back in Connecticut with my parents, I frequently used to do yard work. I used to mow their lawn, weed whack, you know, wash the sides of the house, the siding and stuff like that. Like, I would do all kinds of yard work for them. You know, rake the leaves, put the leaves away in bags and stuff. But, you know, I'm not allowed to do that. Around here, so. And you're absolutely right, Stinkin' Burrows. He says HOAs, that's homeowner associations, are fine when done right, just like anything else, it can be bad. So I'll give you a perfect example of the opposite. Here in Washington State, it's great. This homeowners association that does all this work and, you know, schedules these landscapers to come and everything, they're good. They take care of everything. When I moved here, I had a leak in my roof. They had it fixed within a year. The whole roof was replaced. Good stuff. But the flip side of this is that place in Connecticut that I had, that was awful. That homeowners association would be so fucking slow to respond to anything. If you had a problem, they had a superintendent that would show up days later. There was like an emergency line that just went to a voicemail box. You couldn't ever get anyone on the line to talk to. The whole place is falling apart. They had ceiling tiles that were decrepit and falling apart in the fucking hallways they wouldn't replace. It was just a shitty place. Like, and it really can be the make it or break it. The homeowners association can make or break a place. And that's why I wanted to get the fuck out of there. It just was not a good place for me to try to live or operate my business out of. So, very different. Very different situation. Okay. All right, continuing on. The Head, someone named The Head, did a 510-bit cheer. He says, if you were a crackhead, what crackhead powers would you want? I don't know what the hell that means. It sounds like a joke or something. I wouldn't want to be a crackhead. I wouldn't ever want to be involved in drugs. That's bad stuff. It's not something to joke about, I don't think. I think it's a serious matter. People who are fucked up and their lives are ruined because they're addicted to drugs is not something to really joke about. And I'm not going to really answer that seriously because there's nothing to answer about. All right, Ace H here. He says you should play a Plague Tale. It comes out next week. Also, have a good stream, Phil. What is a Plague Tale? Never heard of it. So, you want to give me more details about it? What kind of a game is it? What platforms is it coming out on? I'd love to look into it. But I haven't heard about it. Okay. Yan KS tipped me $1 and says, Phil, I have a recommendation for a chill game for the night streams. How about a nice and chill JRPG where you can have lots of interaction with the chat? Atelier Lulua. It'll be released May 21st. I could donate you a PSN code. Well, Yan KS, first of all, thank you for the $1 tip, and thank you for the suggestion. Here's the deal. Right now, I have a few games that I'm rotating into my chill streams. You know, Black Ops 4 Blackout, Minecraft, MLB, and Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. Those are kind of my 4 go-to chill games right now. And it's worked, kind of rotating those around. It's working for now. I would definitely not consider playing a JRPG until we wrap up Phoenix Wright. There's just no way. JRPGs are very, very Japanese-centric with this art style, the culture, etc. I love JRPGs. They're one of my favorite genres of game to play. But I am not going to be playing another one until we wrap up Phoenix Wright. Problem being, Phoenix Wright is insanely long. We know that. Phoenix Wright games typically, at a minimum, end up being around 30 to 40 hours long. Okay? And that's no exaggeration. They're that fucking long. I mean, I've been playing Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations now for 10 hours, I want to say. I'm still in the second case. The second case. Typically, these games have around 5 cases. So, can you imagine how fucking long this one is? I could end up playing this game for the next 3 months, if not longer. So, this is what we were getting into when people nominated and voted for this game to be played last year. I was like, are you guys sure? Because it's been a long time since I played Phoenix Wright. And, at this point, is there even interest in a game being this fucking long? So, right now, things are going good with the Phoenix Wright playthrough. And people were very supportive when I played it the other day, which was good. Because I'll be honest, it's a lot of work playing it because I do voice acting and everything. It's a ton of work every time I play it. But hopefully it works out in the long run. Okay? We'll see. But I cannot play a JRPG until I beat it. There's just no way. It would be like killing my audience with too much, Japanese stuff. I understand it could be freaking overload, all right? So, I will eventually look to be doing a JRPG. In fact, as I said, this summer would probably be a prime time for me to do one because there's usually a lot of downtime in the summer months with not a lot of big new high-profile new releases or anything like that. That would definitely be the right time. So, there you go. There's your answer. Let's continue. Alexander Rossi cheered to my favorite. Oh, by the way. Oh, man. I totally forgot to mention this, guys. So, if you're going to cheer today, please use the Bleed Purple cheer emote. I totally forgot to mention this, but this is a thing going on right now on Twitch. If you use the Bleed Purple cheer mode, it actually gives bonus bits to the streamer, and it doesn't cost you anything. So please, if you're going to cheer today, guys, please use the Bleed Purple cheer mode. It just makes sense. It gives bonus stuff to the streamer. Why wouldn't you want to do that? If you're already cheering to support the streamer, you might as well use that cheer mode, okay? Okay, so now let's continue. Alexander, the reason I said that is because Alexander Rossi used it and reminded me about it. So he says, favorite Martin Scorsese movie? You ever watch Taxi Driver or Casino? Those are my two favorites by him. I've seen both, and I like both of those movies. I think I like Casino better than Taxi Driver. I've always liked the more mafioso-style movies over a movie about a complete nutjob sociopath who just starts slaughtering people to get noticed because he has an insignificant life. Which is funny because that's kind of exactly what the new Joker movie coming out this year looks like. The one with Joaquin Phoenix. I always forget that it's pronounced Joaquin. But anyway, yeah, I've seen both. I would say Casino's really good. I don't know what other Martin Scorsese movies I've seen. If you give me a list of all his major movies, I could probably tell you my favorites, but I can't remember exactly what it was, which ones are what. So, all right, Bent Boxer cheered and said, "I am a Purple Heart liberal. Of course, I'll contribute." Okay, then. My Dr. Mike Mew tipped me $5.01, a single penny more than Rob, to become the top tipper of the day. Let me go ahead and get him up there on the leaderboard. Okay. And he says the following. What is the status of an official T-Pose emote? People would sub for it. Many would even go to a tier 2 or tier 3 sub. Well, here's the deal. I feel my tier 2 and tier 3 sub emotes are not very good. You know, they were created last year for when I was going to be playing the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. Incidentally, that was in May of last year. So they're a year old now. I don't play the Anniversary Collection much, if at all, anymore. So absolutely, we could have better emotes. I agree. If someone were to make a good T-Pose emote, I wouldn't be opposed to using it as a tier 2 or tier 3 sub emote. I'm serious. But someone has to make it. I don't have video editing or graphical editing software at all. I can't do it. I have no skill in that regard anyway. So have at it. If anyone makes a good one, what you need to do is go to the kingofhate.com forums. There's a thread right on the forums for submission for fan art and stream submissions. You put it in that thread. I'll review it, and if I like it, I'll use it. Okay? Fair enough? Is that alright? Is okay? Is that alright? Okay. Real Talk Mod Me cheered and said you should start putting the tips total back if you're in need of money again. If you guys think that that's something I should do, I will do it. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Tips total? Alright. So let's see what we got so far. We've got $5 from Rob, $1 from Jan KS at 6, and then $5.01 from Dr. Mike Muse. So we're up to 11.01. I'm just gonna say 11. I'm not gonna put change in there. Okay. All right. I will do that. The one annoying thing about this is that unlike when I used to use Muxy, there's no on-screen running tally for me of how much has been raised yet. It's on a screen in Streamlabs, but you have to keep refreshing the screen manually. Like, there's no running thing. There used to be a running total at the top of my screen with Muxy, and it doesn't exist anymore in Streamlabs. So that's kind of annoying, because if I lose track of tips, I'm gonna have to freaking go to that screen and hit refresh a million times to try to get it to update, so I know what the hell's going on. So, okay, all right. Continuing on, Minori01 just tipped me $6 and says, do you play MK11 in the long run? It's a good question. Will I play MK11 in the long run? Let me put it this way. I've been enjoying playing the game for the, over a week now that I've been playing it. I like the fact that the game has a lot of content. Not only, online competitive play, but also offline. And I also like the wide character variety in the game. I've been playing a lot of different characters, and there's still a ton. I haven't even touched half the cast yet. All right. For at least the first half of May, I'm probably going to be balancing Mortal Kombat 11 with Days Gone and or anything else that may come out that's interesting. So you can expect Mortal Kombat 11 to be covered at least for another week or two at a minimum. Okay? Now, will I be playing it in the long run, meaning long term? I don't know. You know, once more new releases start to come out, people are going to want to see me focus on those and basically not spend as much time in Mortal Kombat. I get that. People don't want to see the same thing all the time. So we'll see. The other thing is, someone yesterday asked me if someone were to donate the season pass to me, would I check out all the new characters as they're released? And my answer is yeah. If someone were to do that, I would definitely consider every time a new character is released, going back, checking them out, you know, and playing with them a little bit online, etc. But, you know, typically, being very honest, long-term life of a fighting game, you know, really, I don't play fighting games that long-term unless it's a game I really enjoy. Like Street Fighter 4, I played the living hell out of because I really, really enjoyed it and wanted to keep playing it and learn all the ins and outs of it. And by the way, that was like the resurgence of the fighting game renaissance, right? When that game came out 10 years ago. But Mortal Kombat 11 is good, but I'm not great at it. And I understand that. I know the more I play, I get a little bit better. But I don't think I'm ever going to be amazingly good at it, just being honest. You know, I've never been a competitive Mortal Kombat player ever in my life. It's more of a let's enjoy the game and see what the game has to offer with different characters and fatalities and combos and the like, and see the endings and that kind of stuff. That's really what I focus on when I play my MK11. I don't know if it would be something I would play long-term full-time, just being very honest with all of you. Okay? Fair enough? Okay. Shout out to Bulletproof 2014, who did a 100-bit cheer. He says, with Team Sonic Racing and Crash Team Racing, do you think kart racing games will make a comeback? All we had was Mario Kart for years now. I guess we'll see. I guess it really depends on the quality of the games, right? Like, first of all, the fact that there's 2 kart racing games releasing within a month is crazy. We never get kart racing games. Now we're getting 2 within a month. What the fuck? Like, what happened here, right? That's very odd. I think ultimately what's going to happen is going to be dependent on the quality of the games. Now, Crash Team Racing is just a remake of Crash Team Racing from back in the day, a PS1 game, only now has added online play and all these new features and better graphics. So that really is probably going to be a very popular and very fun game. Team Sonic Racing, these Team Sonic games are always hit or miss. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they suck. So it's hard to say will it be good or not. But I agree, if both of these kart games end up being at least even semi-decent, we may see a resurgence of these arcade-style racing games, which we haven't seen in a long time. You're right, it's really just Mario Kart is the only real arcade-style racing game we see. In fact, the more games that come out, like the Need for Speeds and the Forzas, a lot of them are just going more towards a sim style than arcade style. And for me, I don't really care about the sim aspect of a racing game. I don't. I'm not a big car aficionado. You know, I don't care if the car is accurate and handles like the real life car. I just want to have some fun driving around and being stupid. Okay? So, you know, we'll see what happens with these, but hopefully they end up being good. Continuing on. Kanji Monster cheered. He says, who's the 4th guy in the Borderlands 3 playthrough? I know Kickin' and Brian are your number 1 and number 2. Not determined. You know, we've got a while. I mean, Borderlands 3 is coming out in September. We've got a long time between now and September to figure this out, and we'll see what happens. But for now, the bottom line is I don't know. You know, we'll see. We'll see if we can get a 4th, someone who's dedicated and will be able to play with us all the time. If not, maybe we'll just do 3-player co-op. We'll see. Okay? You don't need 4 players to play it. It could be 3 players, by the way. I did co-op with John Rambo. I only did 2 players for Borderlands 2. Okay? Magic Player 164 tipped me $1. Says, did you ever see the Donkey Kong arm stuff we were talking about? The what? The Donkey Kong arm stuff. I don't know what the hell that means. So I guess the answer is no. Because I don't have a clue what you're referencing. Thank you for the $1 tip, though. Okay. Vote Democrat did a 100-bit cheer and said, I live in a condo association You live in a condo association. No, you don't. You live in a condo, and the condo has a condo association or a homeowners association. You don't physically live in the condo association. Anyway, he says, they do a great job taking care of the property. They even plow the snow in the winter. Right, they're supposed to. Like, when you live in a condo, you pay common fees every month in addition to what you're paying on the mortgage for the home. And the reason you pay those common fees is because there's supposed to be a group of people / company who take care of all this stuff for you. That's where the money's going. So if you live in a condo and they're not doing the things like taking care of the lawn, plowing the snow, cleaning up the walkways, keeping the place intact, then they're not doing their job and you could sue them. Yeah. Hodor Targ cheered. He says, 2 famous wholesome IRL streamers, Miss Kiffin and Fond, got banned after some female cosplayer threatened Twitch with legal action. Their crime was telling a sexual joke after she roleplayed as a dominatrix first. I want to ask you if you think Twitch applies unfair double standards on men and women. It's shitty that Twitch is not standing up for their streamers and throws them under the bus. I have no idea whatsoever who you're referencing. I have no idea whatsoever what the real situation is. All I know is what you've told me. And I can't comment on it. You're asking me to comment about something I have zero knowledge about, and quite frankly, I don't care about. I'm a gameplay streamer, not an IRL streamer. I don't care about cosplayers on Twitch. I don't care about these people on Twitch. I'm here to play games and have fun. That's all I care about. Twitch works for that. So thumbs up from me for Twitch, and I don't give a shit about anyone else's problems. So there you go. Sonic the Hedgehog tipped me $4.20 and said, gotta go fast. Thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog, for the tip. I appreciate that. Okay. That's not what I wanted to type. That's what I wanted to type. There we go. MTC Dude tipped me $1. He said another chill game would be an SRPG like Disgaea. They recently released Disgaea 1 complete for PS4, and the grind would be very chill. Fair enough. Again, I'm getting a lot of suggestions this year for RPGs. Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy XII, Lost Odyssey, Suikoden, Disgaea, among many others, have all been suggested. I have no idea what my next JRPG is going to be at this point, because I have so many that are on the table as considerations. Hell, Knights of the Old Republic was another one that people asked that they wanted to see me play. Elder Scrolls Oblivion, people have said they wanted to see me play. So much, so many considerations. All right, we'll see once we get there. But the bottom line is I am a long time removed from finishing up Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. So I don't think we should even jump the gun and start talking about it when we probably potentially got months to wait. Okay? Okay. Alexander Rossi just cheered again. He said, you really didn't like the main character of Taxi Driver. I don't think he was a sociopath. I just think being exposed to the degeneracy of that city night after night made him lose empathy for humanity. And that's fine if you lose empathy for humanity. That doesn't give you any kind of logical reasoning to go out and start killing people, which is what he does. So, in that regard, there's a difference between losing faith in humanity, not, being a cynical, negative bastard, and translating that into time to slaughter people. Okay? So there you go. Hank Duma tipped me $10. He's the top tipper of the day. I'll get him up on the leaderboard in just a moment. He says, enjoying Days Gone a lot. Just take your time, knowing that the first part cannot be put on YouTube due to unknown reasons. I know you tried 3 times, saw it luckily on Twitch. It is on YouTube. Here's what happened. So Days Gone Part 1 is something's fucked up with YouTube. I uploaded it 3 times to YouTube. 3. Alright? And every time it says 95% processed, it won't fully process. So what this means is the video shows up for some people and apparently not others. From what I'm to understand, it is showing up on my channel. If you look on the desktop version of YouTube, it's there. It's in the playlist. You can watch it. I know because it's got thousands of views. But for people on mobile devices and watching mobile version of YouTube, it doesn't show up because that's a different, when YouTube actually says a video is processing, what it basically means is that it's sending it out to all the different feeds that videos can be seen on the internet on YouTube. And one of those feeds is mobile, and apparently mobile just never showed up. Now parts 2, 3, and 4 are there fine. But in part 1 just won't work, and there's nothing I can do about it. I re-uploaded it 3 fucking times, and YouTube refuses to do anything proper with this video. Now, since then, I put out videos of Phoenix Wright, videos of Mortal Kombat, videos of Donkey Kong. And none of those videos had any issue. It's just this one video of Days Gone, for some reason, YouTube has an issue with it. It sounds to me like it's an issue with their stupid processing in particular, just doesn't like this video. I've almost never had this problem ever in my history as a YouTuber. Very rarely. Usually just re-uploading fixes it. Or sometimes what I would do is edit the video. Sadly, I don't have the capability of editing videos anymore because I don't have a video editor. I can't afford it anymore. It used to be like $300+ a year to have Adobe Premiere Pro, and I can't afford it anymore. So I don't edit videos. I just upload the raw stuff. It sucks that this is the case, but it is what it is, guys. So, Hank, at least I'm happy to hear you did catch the video here on Twitch. I appreciate that. But it sucks that for some reason it's just not properly publishing. Okay. Thank you for the $10 tip. Let's update this. Thank you. All right, continuing on. Bloodburger1 resubscribed for 2 months. It says 2 months strong. Thank you, Bloodburger1, for the sub and the 2 months of support. Much appreciated. Dills Nick tipped me $1. He says, you ever get all the gold in Zelda? Why is there so much gold in that game? I guess it depends on what Zelda you're talking about. If you're talking about the classic Zeldas, it's probably because back then, hoarding gold and collecting gold was a major part of the replayability of the game. Some people got addicted to just running around killing monsters and collecting the rupees or whatever it was in the game. Modern Zelda, I have no idea. Thank you for the tip. Italian Crow tipped me $1 and said, buongiorno, Phil. Well, thank you very much, Italian Crow, for the $1 tip. I appreciate that. And buongiorno to you as well. Thank you for joining us today. Hank just tipped me another $1. And he says, sorry, Phil, it isn't in the playlist on my desktop now. That sucks. Because like I said, when I'm on my channel page, I see it in the playlist. And actually, when I posted up the playlist to YouTube, it showed part 1. When I posted up the playlist to Twitter, it showed part 1 showing up. Which means for some people it's showing. Like I said, the video has thousands of views. So definitely some people have been able to watch it. I have no idea what this weird reasoning is by YouTube of who can see the video and who can't at this point. But yeah, it's just eternally stuck at 95%. So, I mean, I'll be very honest, the playthrough's doomed. Because number 1, I didn't play the game on launch day regardless, so those day 1 views are gone anyway. And number 2, now it doesn't even fucking process. So I'm not expecting to get much, if anything, from Days Gone on YouTube. So, thanks to those who come out for the live streams and are supportive during the live streams. You know, again, the live streaming on Twitch is where the vast majority of my income every month comes. It's basically your crowdfunding efforts here that allow me to keep doing this. So, thank you. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and let's give a shout out to the top cheerers of the week, shall we? All right. So, thank you to the top cheerers of the week so far. Starting in 10th place, we've got Scary Man Plays. In 9th place, Freddie B. Mackin. In 8th place, GTK RWN. We got a tie for 6th place between Ace Best and Rink Dude. In 5th place, a Mark Ass Trick. In 2nd place, Kill Chan. In 4th place, Kill Chan. In 3rd place, The Head. What a name. In 2nd place, BWT56. And sitting firmly in 1st place for now, I strongly emphasize, for now, vote Democrat. So thanks all of you for your contributions. Much appreciated. So, let's get started. 4 hours of Days Gone progress today. Let's see where the game takes us. Keep in mind, I said the game will be very apt to interaction. So if you guys want to just chat and chill and hang out, talk about the game, talk about any other topics, you know, that's fine. And FYI, guys, if you really want to help me out this month, please tip me. Tipping me your funds that I'll get right now, and I'll be able to put towards bills. And man, I need it because, like I said, last month I was not here for a whole week. So for a week, I didn't make any money. And now things are very, very tight to the point where I get the feeling if I don't raise a significant amount of tips in the next couple of weeks, I have no money to pay certain bills. It sucks. It's just reality. But this month I'm here all month. So things should get caught back up to where they're supposed to be. So please consider tipping me. If you want to help, please, that's the way to do it. Below the stream, there's a tips jar button you can click on, or you can type !tip into the stream chat to get the link to pop up. You can do it anonymously, and you don't need a PayPal account to tip me. All right, let's end the pre